What's a thing you strongly dislike about Reddit? Everyone here with opinions about what's wrong with the concept of Reddit. So I'll chime in with what's wrong with actual Reddit. The search function is useless. I'm a lawyer. I see a lot of very authoritative, highly upvoted posts here that are very incorrect. I also see a lot of misinformation being parroted in the comments. In the past, I've tried to correct it, but people will argue with me and tell me I'm the idiot. When I come late to a post and I see deleted everywhere, just ducking delete it completely then and stop making me curious about what top comment said. Reddit tends to promote extreme opinions by people with no real experience. It's great for memes and interesting tidbits, but an awful place to get advice or perspective on anything important. Everyone seems to bear an equally weighted opinion, if you're qualified to write in something. But the armchair internet experts think you're wrong and / or they don't like it. Then you may as well not have added to the discussion at all. I hate that so many Redditors are obsessed with Reddit itself and its mechanics. As in a lot of comedy pages and memes are just about upvotes. Cake day. Not having the karma to post in places. I don't find it clever or meta. It's just boring. Picture of sad baby Yoda me when I has no karma but wants cake day just then throw in 1,000 people shamelessly reposting that meme across a bunch of different subs. It seems like everything gets watered down by people addicted to karma. *edit grammar. On mobile app. Unable to sort notifications by read/unread. If all the notifications have been read, it will still show that there are unread notifications. The Reddit hive mind has accepted certain facts and situations to be 100% and unquestionably true. Many of these facts are exaggerations, based on questionable sources, or just downright wrong. I can't stand two things. First is the fake humility, here's a thing I made or did, followed by it's not much but drives me nuts. And came here to say that people on here are very uncreative with their jokes and very repetitive. Try and say something funny instead of repeating did you break your arms or I also choose this guy's wife. That you can't have an opinion that's contrary to the majority. Not even on r/unpopular opinion. Sometimes I write a thoughtful comment with a different perspective, and it starts an interesting conversation. Most of the time, comment is either ignored, downvoted with no explanation, or I get called every insult you can think of for not being in sync with the Reddit hive mind. The echo chamber mentality and the mods who go on power trips. Also the Reddit admins' unwillingness to equally enforce their own rules. The ducking repetitive comments. Always the same ducking comments. Also edited comments thanking someone for gold. Fuck you. There is so much I hate about the threads on Reddit. So much I hate about internet culture in general. How disorganized the comment chains still are. Where you can barely tell when a new comment starts. Reddit. For duck's sakes. Just make the borderlines bold so we can tell. Otherwise, it looks like one really long list of comments. How hateful it can be to things. Instagram is only bad because they repost memes. And that's like 2% of the app. Emojis have a place. And I might get downvoted to hell for that. The new design of the comments section for Android users. No, I don't want to see everyone's picture by their username. And no, I don't like having the voting buttons on the left side of the screen now. How everyone thinks they're an expert and far more intelligent than the average Reddit user. I really don't like how there are a lot of one-uppers here. For example, in a thread about useless facts, I said Tolkien died in 1973. 1 ring to rule them. 9 for mortal men doomed to die. Someone commented, yeah, but that's not the order that Tolkien wrote in. It's like people always have to point out some irrelevant nonsense. And I don't know if they do it because they want to genuinely educate people or they want to point out something to make themselves feel smart. I feel like it's the latter. What will get upvoted vs downvoted? I don't mean the typical Minecraft good, Fortnite bad stuff. I mean if I go to a community heart in hand asking for advice or help, I get downvoted to hell. But I make a stupid comment somewhere, and I get upvotes for days. When someone states that they are a person of faith, they are downvoted and ridiculed. It doesn't matter if they are accepting, respectful, or loving toward everyone else. Their own personal spirituality is offensive to others. I've seen some criticize people of faith for allegedly forcing their beliefs on others, by simply stating their own beliefs, and in the next breath saying they should not be allowed to believe that. What? The amount of people that are just nasty and love to troll. I know I'll sound like an boomer, but I remember a time when Redditors weren't always that hostile to each other. How anything remotely truthful gets shat on. Reddit likes to torch Facebook for spreading fake news and not being smart in general, when those same Redditors are the same people who eat the gum that have been stuck to the underside of a desk after usage, thinking it's a free snack. Hardly anybody can tell when you've used sarcasm, yet everybody gets annoyed if you use /s. When someone is telling a story and then they refer to someone that they want to keep anonymous and so use the following phrase: "Let's call him James." Why not just say James? Or James? It really gets on my nerves. When I can exactly predict the always unfunny joke responses. He said worst. Not best blah blah blah. They never made a Last Airbender movie. Always the same. Never funny. All of the little kids with political views who think they know something about the world. No honey. The working class does not want you to redistribute wealth. Downvoting used as a tool to suppress opinions you disagree with, rather than being used to punish trolls, poor writing, or bad faith comments. At around 3,000 upvotes, randos almost always start trying to correct your comment or start a semantic argument by sharpshooting one out of context syllable in your comment. I don't know what it is, but it happens every time. Groups hijacking political subreddits through brigading in an effort to spread the lie that Bernie was something the American public wanted. Actually people that just have to try and prove you wrong no matter what. Even when what you've said is a universally accepted proven truth. These people will come up with a 1 in a trillion situation where what you've said might not be the case. Then act as if they've just completely destroyed your whole argument. They are just needy people seeking validation by trying to prove how smart and superior they are to everyone. The overwhelming sense of entitlement. On here. Any company that doesn't cater to you personally is being terrible. Any website that wants you to see the ads that keep it running is shitty. And any studio or streaming service that wants you to pay for the content that they paid to create is greedy and deserving of being pirated. Too many people on Reddit seem to think that any inconvenience is an outrageous attack on them, and that they're justified in doing anything they want. Forced jokes and puns to farm karma. Repost 1251342 for karma. Internet white knights. Subreddit bubbles without discussions and controversy. Accidentally posing users just for attention. Hate when people get on someone's post and say this was posted 4 weeks ago. Buddy, you need to get off of Reddit for a bit if you're keeping track of everything that's ever been posted. The sheer amount of anti-feminist /MRA/MTOW material. Fantastic. High quality content gets deleted regularly from all over the website because the op forgot to tag their post humor. Or they put 2's boobies in their post instead of 1. That sort of thing. Posts that are just wrong, but get thousands of upvotes and get promoted to the front page, especially when they get reposted multiple times, getting thousands of upvotes every time, while still being completely wrong and misleading. Rampant sexism, but no one wants to admit it. Burn on the stake mentality. If someone misunderstood something and has an opinion, even after apologizing and learning something new, people go for the first misunderstood comment. Never read further of what happened or / and just downvoting. Same also with things that are maybe trendy and well known in USA, but never heard of in rest of the world. Sometimes responses then can get really burned down and stamped as stupid and such.